your house to sound.
The best side hustle to do in 2024 is to get a fully remote.
Is it the same? Testing, testing, testing. It should still sound the same. The mic is it's a headset, so it's not plugged in. It's Bluetooth, and the phone I'm on, my mic on my camera is like it's low. That's why y'all hear it sound like I'm underwater. And it's like a fuzzy noise. Yeah, y'all. What about now? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Okay, we're good. I can hear myself now. Y'all, what the hell? I haven't used this mic in months. It's because I've been going live on my business phone, but that's what's been causing my connection issues. It's got a better camera, but it's causing connection issues. So, all right. So, let's go ahead and get into this reading. It's going to be a reading on Jaguar Wright. I've been wanting to do this reading for a minute to just see, like, is she under psychosis, or I personally don't think she's under psychosis. I just think she's a little unhinged, but I don't think that, a person that's in psychosis can say so many things that comes to fruition. So I'm not going to be biased at all. I'm just going to tell y'all what spirit is saying. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. I'm going to pray over the cards really quickly. We're going to get into it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Ashe. What's going on with my bill? All right. I would say I read what all she's been saying 2010 and we're not being Miss Tina practice. Yes. We know that for sure. I know that for Solange because I love Solange's music and she speaks openly about that. And of course Beyonce speaks open too, but it came a little bit later. To me it gives more hoodoo energy, but I believe it's more voodoo because she does believe in the Orisha. That's not a hoodoo type thing. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. Does anybody have any specific questions? Hey Tina. All right. So actually, I'm gonna ask the pendulum first. We're gonna see. All right. So y'all gonna see it here first. Is Jaguar right under spiritual psychosis? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. It's going to no, y'all. It was very faint, but it was like, hold on, let me show y'all. It was like, it's like barely. So I think Jaguar right just crazy as hell. I'm be honest, but she's not lying. I'm gonna ask, does she lie about some things? Because I'm curious because some of that stuff she be saying be crazy as hell. All right, does Jaguar sometimes lie about the things she's seen or heard? Does she sometimes lie? Yes or no? No. Oh, y'all, I swear, every time I do this pendulum, I close my eyes and lift it up, and it just start going to no. It was swinging. So she don't lie. She's telling the truth, and y'all got to think she's putting her life in danger at the same time. So who's going to sit up and lie and put their life in danger, their livelihood, all of that? So we're going to get insights into what's really going on. I think Beyonce is into more darker magic. Jaguar, I think she practices also. All right, so who has questions? What do y'all want to know? She's not under spiritual psychosis. Let me ask, why did Jaguar Wright leave the industry? Why did Jaguar Wright leave the industry the way that she did? I don't know her story, but I know she used to work with big artists. She did background singing for Aaliyah, Jay-Z, a lot of other artists. Look at this, y'all. Illusion made you believe a lie. What what made Jaguar Wright want to speak out against the industry? Whoa. What made her want to speak out against the industry? We're gonna make this short and sweet. Minding my business, taking care of me. She was dealing with personal issues in life. She started to realize that a lot of the artists and the stars that she was working for, and this is all alleged, of course. Don't nobody come for me. This is for entertainment purposes only. But Jaguar Wright, she started to realize that what people presented and portrayed themselves as is not the person that they actually are. She started to realize that, and that turned her off to a lot of people, okay? See this last card? Y'all figured it out. So this is a couple. This must be, I'm not going to say no names, but this is a famous couple, okay? We're going to get some insights into this, okay? We're going to get some insights into this, but there's something that somebody figured out about a couple. Y'all follow Jaguar Wright, y'all would know who she's recently been speaking about, and she's also openly spoke about this person a lot. And of course, even though I said this is alleged, I'm not trying to comfort nobody, but apparently what she saw, there was a couple, and this couple was doing certain things that she did not like. Okay, the emphasis is on a man and a woman. Okay, I'm not going to say who it is or who I think it is, but there was a couple, and there's something going on. So let's see what was going on behind the scenes that she did not like that this couple was doing that made her want to leave the industry in this magnitude. Not only leave, but speak out about things that's happened, haunted. So there's someone who passed away. If you look, the guns are here. And I'm not trying to tell nobody motherfucking business, but I hope y'all can read between the lines. I know all sense ain't common, but there's someone who lost their life, okay? Allegedly, okay? And this person's soul is living on, and this person's soul, I think that whatever happened to this person, Jaguar feels responsible. So for me, I'm picking up on two different couples, okay? One couple being one young woman who passed away at an early age, and then also a couple where the woman is still alive. Okay, so that's two different energies I'm getting. But we can get some more clarifiers. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Okay, are y'all following what I'm saying? Let me read the comments. I'm sorry, when she said she rescued women off Epstein Island, I was oh, okay. So Spirit says she's not lying. So I know it might seem crazy, but even though Jaguar Wright, she seems like she's not in her right mind a lot of the times. Can y'all imagine the type of paranoia that a person would have if you're going against people who have created such an image that everybody looks at them as if they are like a god, or like somebody that's of a higher power, but they're still human. So it's hard to go against people like that. And I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just telling you guys what I'm getting from this, okay? I don't know Jaguar from a can of paint. And a lot of the times when she says things, I just be like, it's a lot. But she's not lying. She's not lying. She's not a liar. All right, let me read the comments. Okay. Will she get the justice she's seeking? Is her vengeance due to her not getting the career? It's not about the career. She wanted to take better care of herself. I feel like the career that she had is not a career that she would go back to. I don't think if we don't see her out promoting her music, okay? We don't see Jaguar out trying to, put out new music or anything like that. It's not about that for her, okay? She wants to share the truth. You got to think. Look at the cards. Illusion made you believe a lie. Y'all figured it out. Haunted. So it's something on her heart, okay? Now, I'm going to put it like this. Y'all know how I gave y'all the analogy of the two couples. I feel like I'm leaning more so towards this is directly about, I feel like this could be regarding both couples, but this is directly about a man who was sleeping with the underage woman who was a star who passed away. I feel like she is in Jaguar's frequency and wanting her to put the truth out there. So I'm going to leave it at that. That's my take on it. They are involved. Nobody gets to a billion with clean hands. Ooh, we all know that they offered that lady, allegedly. Right, Queenie? Ooh, I'm following. Yep, makes sense. She is in her frequency. All right, so just so we're on the same page, her name starts with an A. Okay, this is who I'm speaking about. And look at these two cards on the top of the deck. Wild emotions. Dude, I just thought of something. Dude, look at this. Look at the water. What song is coming to y'all head? What song is coming to y'all head? What song is coming to y'all head looking at this card? Baby, when I say y'all, no motherfucking cap. Come on, Candace. This is exactly that. Yeah, yeah. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down, right? Okay. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So I feel like let's talk about that relationship a little bit. Okay. Let's talk about that dynamic a little bit. Let's get some more insights into what happened. We're not going to necessarily go into how it happened to her, but the reason that Jaguar does what she does is not, it's beyond what people realize. And I think a lot of people don't realize who she used to work with and who she's worked for. So if she really was in it for money, or she was in it to get something out of it besides the truth, then I think that she really wanted money and stuff, she would be compliant. She would have just stayed where she was. She would have stayed around. She would have kept continuing to feed into that illusion. Okay. I don't think that's what she's doing. Okay. So does anybody have any questions about the young lady who's stepping forward with the haunted energy? Okay. Anytime a spirit comes through is in a haunted energy, that's letting you know that the way that they passed away was not in a good way. If they're having to haunt or they're coming back around, they're coming back with a vengeance. Okay. So there's a reason the spirit is coming back. Okay. I just want her to get the justice she deserved, that she's due. Yeah, I do too. She died too young. And also the things that she was forced to be involved with, this was enough for Jaguar to take a step away and say, I need to focus on myself. Okay? People are calling her crazy. People are saying she's under psychosis. People are saying like she's schizophrenic and all of this stuff. Of course, that's what they want y'all to believe. Because if they, and this is just kind of like common sense, like when it comes to like you're trying to defame like a witness, or you're trying to like dumb down a person, their word, you're going to make them seem like less credible, right? So obviously we see Jaguar, right? She's a dark skinned woman. She was once, people look at her, she's a has been, because she was once, shoulder to shoulder with these powerful people, and now she's not. So people automatically are going to assume, okay, it's her fault or she did something. But I really want to challenge you guys to stop thinking like that, especially when it comes to these celebrities, because a lot of the times they do things that obviously we hear about it more often now, but Imagine what it was like back then. For a man who is in his mid to late 20s to be dating a woman who is 13, a girl who is 13 years old, and marry her. So can y'all see how sick and disgusting that is for somebody even to be around that and to like witness that and just know everything that she went through? Because I feel like it's a lot that we don't know about what she went through. It's a lot that we don't know. And I'm not going to take this time to like share her story. I'm not going to do that because I feel like if y'all listen to Jaguar, right, she's sharing her story. Okay. I've seen a couple interviews where she's called out certain celebrities and said that they know more than they're saying that they know. So I'm going to leave that at that. Okay. Now, let's ask, because now I want to know about the Jeffrey Epstein thing. So, Spirit, give me insights into Jaguar Wright's involvement with rescuing um, people off of Epstein's island. Does she have anything to do with that? Studying. She's watching. Privileged flaunter. Absolutely. Loves attention. Putting a bitch in her place. She did it. Look the fuck up. What's Jaguar Wright's sign? Is she a fire sign? She did this shit. So Queenie, she did it. And this is how I know. Privileged flaunter. That's Epstein. He's the privileged flaunter. Loves attention. Okay? So I think a woman, she didn't confront Epstein, she confronted a woman, okay? And this makes sense too, the privileged flaunter. I'm sure it was Ghislaine Maxwell, which is the long term girlfriend of Jeffrey Epstein, which also like she was like the madam. She's the one that would like recruit like the young girls. She's just as worse as him. She's just as bad as him. But this is a woman with money, privileged flaunter. She actually came from money too. So yeah, so I believe that it was her that she confronted and not necessarily Jeffrey Epstein. This is alleged, of course. Okay, so I feel like Jaguar Wright went in there, lit the fuck up. She had been studying. She had been. I even feel like that there was possibly somebody that Jaguar Wright knew or knew of through someone, and that's why she went in there with this type of energy of like it's giving me guns blazing. Like she went in there like ready for whatever. She was ready to die behind it because y'all gotta understand this is a person who has found her purpose through doing this. And I want to reiterate that sometimes it's not we don't choose our purpose or our calling. Sometimes that falls on us or falls in our lap. And I feel like with her circumstances, the way that you know her upbringing or whatever in the music industry, things she's experienced, things that she's seen, it's turned her into this person. So people are making her seem crazy, but she's just a product of her environment. Okay. So I hope this makes sense. I do want to get a little bit more clarity about the illusion card. Made you believe a lie. So what was the lie? Let's get into it. Actually, let's I'm gonna go straight to so we talked about one couple. So let's talk about the other couple. I'm gonna call them the moguls. Y'all obviously know who I'm talking about, the moguls. Okay. This is what is representing them. Okay. Remember, this is representing two couples. We just got through covering one couple with the young girl who passed away. This is the couple still living. Okay. So, Spirit, will you clarify what type of activities the moguls dibble and dabble in? And also, if it's more of the male dabbling, then show me that in the cards. If it's more of the female dabbling, show me that in the cards. So, first, what I'm going to ask, which one of them um, dabbles in underage, having relations with underage people, underage children? Okay. These are not cards with images on them. So, let me. So, what the fuck? Oh my motherfucking gosh. Okay. All right. I'm baffled. Not cut the deck. This shit. Wait, now I'm still cutting the deck and it's baby. Baby. Yo, come get me. Come get me off the flow. Come get me off the motherfucking flow. Cause I think y'all thought I was one of them. I truly think that y'all thought I was one of them. I should say, damn. Oh, I'm cracking up. All right, so let's see. Let's see. All right, I'm just glad y'all following, cause you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to speak in code. Um. All right, so like I said, we're gonna see what size the energy is coming from, cause I want to settle this once and for all. Okay, so spirit, let me know who is dealing with underage individuals, whether it be, I don't want to use certain words. Um, I'm gonna just say playing in traffic. Okay, playing in traffic. Dealing with underage people. Okay, give me a woman on the card if it's the woman. Give me a man on the card if it's the male. So who is dealing with this type of things? It's both of them. Yeah. So yeah, there's gonna be some lawsuits because you got financial troubles ahead. Why would these moguls be having financial problems? It's like a domino effect. So what's happening? I think that the woman has been trying to prepare for this for a minute, and it's been causing her like some mental health issues because it's like more and more things are coming out, and it's kind of like inevitable, right? We see what's happening with Diddy. We see how his things are being like seized, and like all of this information is coming out. They're starting to do like documentaries. All this information is out, right? So it's kind of like she's just like waiting. It's like a matter of time. Right now, it's not a good time for them because I have pulled on them before. And when I say they was chilling, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't have no care in the world. They don't care about what's on social media, none of that. But it's almost like it's switched, right? The energy has changed. It's like they're not on the same page anymore. Okay? So, remember what I asked. Who is doing these type of things? Now let me ask, how did this come about? Like what made them get into that type of thing? Again, we're going to go with, let me know the gender, let me know who is predominantly doing what as I ask the question, okay? So, that's just implied. So, how did they get into this? How did they get into these type of activities? All right, somebody was bribing them, okay? This makes a lot of sense because what Jaguar has said about Diddy, of how he likes to bribe people. He'll say, okay, I'll do this for you, but I need you to do this. And also, I was watching a documentary remember, I was talking about, it's two different couples we're talking about. The one that pertains to the young woman who passed away, I watched a documentary on him. It was a lot of the same tactics. He would try to get people to sign saying they did things, illegal things, and he would manipulate them into agreeing to say that they did certain things. Okay, so I know that these type of contracts exist. I know that these types of things happen. So I feel that somebody blackmailed them to do or get into these type of things. How did they get into these type of things? Which side is it coming from? How did they get involved in these types of illegal activities? Pregnant, morning sickness. Somebody's being bribed with money, and it was her being bribed with money, busted. Also, some type of crime committed, which I actually spoke on at the beginning. He got you fucked up, sis. I think that this has to do with her. Okay? There's a pregnancy. There is, I don't even want to use this word. Somebody's being unalived. I know this is a lot, but somebody's unalived. Somebody is pregnant. Bills are due. Police are involved. There's bickering back and forth. Okay. Let me see if I can get more information. What is this situation? Clarify, spirit. Return. There's an ex. Got practicing forgiveness. Look at this. I like boys and girls. So there it is. She's bisexual. There's someone from the past. Okay. There's a male from the past. So either this person was unalived or this person. This is a lot. I'm not quite sure what to make of this, but that's all I can give y'all in regards to this because I don't want to just go down a rabbit hole with this. But basically, the way that this came about, it's through. I think that he had things going on too, like with Diddy. But this is coming about because of like money problems. So this probably would have been a long time ago before she became the mogul that she is, okay? Because in what world would we be thinking that she can't pay her bills, right? So this would be before the fame and the fortune. This would be at a time where she's trying to make a name for herself, okay? When she was more, I don't want to say more human, but this is a time where she was more open, like with her sexuality, whereas that's probably something she's not necessarily open with or things that she's discussing and doing that she probably wouldn't do now because she is on such a platform now. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing. So the illegal things and stuff like that, it happened through bribery. So it wasn't necessarily something that she just had an urge for or just wanted to do. Like a lot of people are blackmailed, you know? Um, so let me ask, will there be any type of repercussions for the moguls? Will there be any type of repercussions for the things that they have done? And if so, let me know who on the cards. Bad girl, trouble nicknamed you. Yeah, yeah. There's something coming for her. Acting fake. Yeah. Somebody feels like she's acting fake. Like she's putting on a facade. And it makes so much sense because what the cards just got through saying, it's like you're bisexual. Um, it's like you have this history in this past, but you're not speaking about the things that you've overcome and the things that you went through because somebody's blackmailing you. But it's like, at what point do you stand up and say, you're not fucking blackmailing me? Like, you're just not doing that to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe it's easier said than done, but yeah, something's gonna come out. So spirit, what's to come for her? What's gonna come for her? Somebody's speaking, somebody's vocally speaking out about her. The things she's doing, more people are becoming hip to it. What's coming for her? Look at this, y'all. Look what's on the just chilling on the top of the deck. Like third party relation, bruh. I'm pulling this card out. What's to come for her? What's coming of this? Y'all. Attraction, trying something new. What is up with all of this? So apparently her sexuality is coming under question. So somebody's going to be trying to speak openly about how she likes women. And I think I've heard this before. Like she used to date somebody. Was it Eve? It was somebody. Yeah, I've heard that before. She was struggling when the other young lady. You know what? Now I'm seeing the correlation. That makes so much sense because I believe the young lady who passed away dated the mogul, the guy. I think they dated. So let me ask, what is the relationship? So it's something coming out. It's going to be something coming out about her sexuality, but she might try to like keep bearing it, bearing it, bearing it. And I think this is something actively that's going on. Um, so this is not, oh, back in the day she was this way. No. And I'm not saying no names, okay? This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. Now, my next question was going to be, all right, so I want to know what was the relationship because I heard that there was a thing between the mogul and the young lady who passed away. What was the nature of the relationship between them? Because again, she's underage. So what the fuck? What was the nature of the relationship between the mogul and the young lady who passed away? Lying to him about you. Oh, I'm seeing a love triangle. sing some bullshit. She hurt me. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh, the mogul is hurt because he dating a little baby and he mad. Had enough. So I think she walked away. Um. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. So there's like this young woman. I'm seeing her like there's multiple people who want to date her. Okay, and I feel like this person was showing interest in her, and this person was hurt by this, by her choosing somebody else, and then he found his healing up under another person. So that's how him and the mogul got together. Okay, that's how that relationship came about. So that energy that he was ready to put into the young woman, he ended up putting into the mogul, and now she's a mogul that we all see. Not saying I'm not taking credit, I'm not giving him credit for that, but I believe that he had something to do with her success. Okay. Let me see. I heard this about her before. Yes, they were linked together, but she chose his partner. Yep, because she chose his partner. What? Oh, you're talking about oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I'm following. Yeah. You talking about Kelly, right? Yeah. Because I didn't know that I wasn't sure that they had a relationship. The mogul and Kelly. Excuse me. Look, bottom of the deck. Broke up with you or them. You or them? Seriously? I'm also hearing, and this kind of breaks my heart. I think that these predators made her more promiscuous, made her more grown, but she was still a young woman. She's not even a woman at that point. She's still a child. So I hate and I despise. I'm not sure how old the mogul was when this was going on, but I know that, Kelly, he was 20 something and she's like 13, lying and pretending she's 18. It's crazy. Um, his business partner? Oh wow. See, I didn't know about that now. But yeah, this is interesting. So yeah, for you to be feeling brokenhearted by a child is crazy. Maybe y'all can give me context of like the age difference between the mogul and her. I'm baffled. But now that I know this is like true, it's kind of crazy. All right. So, I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask, how does she feel about the mogul, the woman? So we're going to ask the young woman, how does she feel about the mogul, the woman? All right. All right. Let me know how you feel. Forgotten memories getting pulled out. How do you feel about her? I'm sure you knew her, so how do you feel about Bruh, I have no fucking words, bro. Okay. So, she feels like she deserves better. I think that she sees her. So I don't know if this woman that the mogul is with, I feel like the woman that she's with is the one she really loves. This is very interesting. Um, it's kind of throwing me off because I'm like, okay. But finding love again, this gives me like, okay, this is a person like kind of accepting who they really are. I don't think that the mogul can really accept like what she likes and who she is. I think because of like her status, it's kind of hard to, she doesn't want to put herself in a box and be judged. And so I think that, let me see, what would you like to say about the mogul? What do you want to say about the mogul? How do you feel about the mogul? Whoa. Whoa. All right. How do you feel about the mogul? All right, we'll pull from this deck since. How do you feel about the mogul, the woman? Domestic violence. I understand this is how you grew up and what you saw with your parents. This right here is unacceptable. Period. Find the beauty in yourself to walk away. So she feels she's dealing with domestic violence. Detached. I have surgery tomorrow, so pray for me. They're removing all my feelings for you. So she feels that she's an abused woman. Look at this strength. She feels that she's an abused woman. So she feels the mogul is an abused woman. And she feels like the version that she saw of this woman was before her fame and her success. And so she kind of feels like that this person was kind of like undercover, like an informant or something like that, is what she's saying. Like she feels like this person is like, was like going back, running information back. Oh yeah, I seen her with this guy. I seen her doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like memories getting pulled out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody kind of like low key hating on you a little bit. But, like she's saying, like, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. And that's what she's saying. Like, the mogul got what she wanted. She wanted this strong man, but, now this strong man is like, doing things to hurt you, physically, emotionally. Like, abuse is definitely coming up, which you would never suspect this. But I have heard this before. I've heard things. And Jaguar Wright has actually spoken about some of the things. So, this is crazy. Is there anything else you would like to say about the mogul? Well, let's ask, how do you feel about the mogul, the guy? How do you feel about the mogul, the guy? Social media hacker. I stalk your pages, and when you piss me off, I friend your man and woman and anybody you're friends with. Yeah. So both the moguls, the couple, they both have this same weird, like lurky kind of like energy, like hacking, like e- breaking into your emails, like just trying to like get to the bottom of whatever it is, using the resources that's at their disposal to figure out whatever they need to do and change things that they don't want to be a certain way. So she feels it's a little manipulative, a lot manipulative, because it's like you're doing this to get what you want, but you're not doing that for things that really matter, like things that actually make a difference in the world. This is what she's saying. She feels really wise. So I think that she has healed from the things that were done to her. She just feels it wasn't fair. And that's the main thing that's like coming through for her. It's not regret. It's just like if I could go back and do it differently, I would. Like I would have stayed away from these people. That's what she's saying. So what else do you want to say about the guy, the mogul? How did you feel about him? I know y'all dated or whatever. How did you feel about him? Decisions. You want me or not? Because you holding up the fucking line. Toxic. I know I drink, gamble, and cheat on you at random with sex addictions. Truth is, I'm afraid to face the hurts of my past. I'm no good for you or me like this. I need to work. I need time to work on me. So yeah, he had this like broken, wounded kind of energy. And I feel like if it's multiple men, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm seeing like three different men like fight over her, this young woman. I'm feeling like the mogul, the woman, was a little jealous. And ultimately, when this young woman did not choose the mogul, the man, I think that it was like a relief for the mogul, the woman, because she wanted to be with him. And if you look at them today, I can kind of understand why them together. Most people look at them as, power couple. So I think that that's what the mogul, the woman, was looking at. But it's like what this young woman is saying. It's like, be careful what you look for, or be careful what you wish for, or what you're like literally would still kill or whatever for, because it's like now it's like you made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. And that's sad. She got what she wanted and now look at her. Yeah. Uh-oh, I missed some comments. Jack has spoken about it. Yes, he definitely stalks her. Oh, I'm glad she has healed. I can see that. Yeah, so this is interesting. I didn't realize I've been on here for 40 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. Does anybody have any more questions? I feel like I kind of covered everything. So no, she's not under spiritual psychosis. Hey Candace, she's not under spiritual psychosis. She's not going crazy. What let me ask, is her life in danger? Is Jaguar Wright's life in danger at this time? Is her life in danger? Government official. This is a corrupt government official friend that is false. Keep track of conversations slash videos as they will come in handy later. So I want to say Jaguar should be careful of the people that, she's having private conversations with. Um, people that New people that are coming around showing an interest in her stories when she's been doing this, for years now, at least, 4 or 5 years. um I feel like she should like really watch her back at this time from people that she's not used to being around, because this person's going to disguise himself as a friend. So this needs to be somebody. She doesn't really need to like be around necessarily new people at this time. She needs to kind of be around and speak with people that she's spoken to and she knows that she's safe with. Any other advice, Spirit? Is she under immediate danger? Paying for the affections of a man, woman. Mistress, gave you years of my life and I still don't have you. The only hope I have now is what I found, self love. Hmm. I'm picking up like some relationship stuff. Let me see. Is Jaguar Wright in danger for what she's been sharing? She in danger? Threatens you never to leave? I think if she keeps pushing towards the mogul, the woman, she could be. Because this card was trying to come out earlier when I was asking about the woman. Um, is her life in danger? Jaguar Wright's life in danger. He's depressed, keeping to himself, career worries. So I think that it's just going to be like things affecting her money. And also, like, if she has a partner, his money as well. So I don't think it's like a physical danger of like, I'm going to come like pow pow you or like something like that. I think it's more of like what they've been doing. Like, oh, we're going to blacklist you or we're going to make people think you're crazy. But, it's nothing like, it's more of things like, okay, I'm gonna like fuck with your money so that way you can go into a depression. Because obviously, when you don't have money, that's depressing as fuck. So that's what I'm feeling like. It's more of like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with your money. If I can't get to your money, because she's making money from speaking engagements and things like that. But it's like for her husband or whoever she's with, you know, they're like controlling like his money now. So it's like, oh, now y'all really fucking with my money. Like y'all really like trying to like hit me where it hurts. So I would just say that she needs to like really protect her energy at this time. Um, really like try not to have too many conversations with people that she doesn't know. I wouldn't be like out in public, like just lollygagging around. Spirit, do you have any more advice for Jaguar Wright? Her protection and her safety, authority, firm foundation. If I was her, I would get higher like security. I would have somebody like with me at all times. Um, like I really would. And I feel like it's people out there that would do this free of charge just because who she is. So I really think that she needs to like look into that of like having protection. Even though like I said, I'm not getting the vibe that like she's physically in danger, but money, finances, yeah. That's what they're coming for. Yeah, that female mogul is dangerous. I don't know what he does, her husband or boyfriend. Yeah, me either. I know the last time I watched her, I think she said she was married, if I'm not mistaken. Any advice for her? Her protection? Any last words of encouragement for her protection spirit? New beginnings, memories of love, base foundation, the root chakra, spiritual strength. So she's going to have a strong faith. She needs to call on her ancestors at this time for protection, wisdom, and discernment to know when to speak and when not to speak, because her mouth is going to get her in some trouble. But it's more so of like waiting for the right time to speak. Like, I think that's why people think she has psychosis, because it just be unprovoked, like just out of nowhere. But I will say this: if you start to tune more into like what she's saying, um, things will start to add up if you look into it. You know, a person's going to always seem crazy if we're not looking into what they're saying. I think we're becoming more desensitized to like the media and social media, because obviously like it's so much information out there, and like a lot of times we might see something but we might be like, "Oh, okay," and like never look into it. But like this affects us, you know, like what these celebrities are doing, like it's affecting, like, because these are the ones, I'm not going to say all celebrities are rich, but these are the people with influence, these are the people with money, you know, actually that can make a change, you know. But they're choosing, instead of to make a change, they're choosing to inflict more pain and more heartbreak, you know. So I think that that's a problem. My last question, what is to come from the moguls? What can we expect from the moguls over the next couple of weeks? What can we expect to see from them over the next couple of weeks? Toxic secrets. So this is a relationship. Look, a man and a woman. Things are going to be revealed. Dad, mom, before you combine families, can you acknowledge my feelings for your decision? Wait, can you acknowledge my feelings in your decision? Hmm. Okay. What else? What's to come over the next couple of weeks? Revenge. Cheating with your best friend slash homie. Oh, there's going to be some stuff coming out with their marriage over the next couple of weeks. Things that are going to be revealed, things that they have done in the past, and things that they do recreationally. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Is anybody else? Oh, Asha, you had a question. Will she get the justice she seeks? Let me see. Will Jaguar Wright get the justice that she seeks? Are you talking about her or the young woman? Okay. Will Jaguar Wright get the justice she deserves or she seeks? Just discontent and boredom, wisdom, the waiting game. She's going to get the justice that she seeks, but it's going to take some time. I think that this is the thing. She doesn't have the money, you know, to be like going up against them in court. Like, what can you sue them for? Because it's not like they're doing anything to you per se. So she can't really go after them in that type of way. The most that she can do is just speak her truth and speak her wisdom. And that's what she's trying to do. But here's like an emphasis of like a person that's growing old. So I think she's getting older, and it's kind of like she's starting to feel like, it seems like the more I speak, like the more people are drowning me out and people are calling me crazy. And it's like, is this what I really want? Is like this really like the path for me? And so there's like just going in circles, going in circles. That's what this card represents here. It's not going to happen overnight for sure. But will it happen for her? Will the justice? I feel like what she wants is for people to go to jail for the things that they have done, people to be committed for the crimes that they have done. Okay, that's the justice that she wants. I think that the Diddy stuff, that's the beginning. So I think that that's showing her wisdom, but it's also showing that it's like a slow and steady. It's not going to be an instant gratification kind of thing. Um, will justice, will justice, will the things that Jaguar Wright wants to happen, will those things come into fruition over the next couple weeks? Temptation, just anger, choose wisely, recognition and reward. I think that behind the scenes, things are going to be going on. Um, I'm seeing some anger from the male mogul. Um, people. Okay, I'm gonna put this like, and I'm gonna be nice when I say this, but the male mogul, I never thought he was all that great. Okay, and this is my personal opinion. I think that people have put him on a pedestal for whatever reason. Maybe it was, in the 90s, it was a 90s thing. I'm not sure. But I think that that's going to be challenged, like that recognition and reward. Um, Obviously, the female mogul is more liked, better perceived. But the male mogul is like emphasis on him. There's anger. He's like throwing a plate. He's just frustrated. And then you have the choose wisely card. So I think he's trying to choose like he's going to be very calculated in what he's doing. He's going to choose what to put his energy into. What can we expect from the male mogul? What can we expect from him next? Harmony, trying to get back on the same page with his wife and balance. So he's going to try to like be more balanced. Is there going to be any justice served? Like things he's done? Material and spirit, no. Partnerships and alliances, no. He's just too protected. I think they know too many people. So yeah, there won't be any justice from the male mogul. Like there's nothing that can be done. What about for the female mogul? Will there be any justice served for the crimes that have been done? Heartache and loss, victory and success. I think that I'm seeing like a miscarriage. I think that she already got, it's like what she's calling it is karma, but I think that that has already been served with a miscarriage, a loss of a child. She's saying like no, she wouldn't wish it on her worst enemy. And so for her to have dealt with that, like I think that her karma has been paid. And also remembering that, I don't want to call her a victim, but she was also like bribed into doing that, getting into that lifestyle. And it's like once you get into it, it's hard to get out of it. So that is my thoughts on the Jaguar Wright situation. I did not know it was going to go in that direction, but I wanted to make sure that I shared, what I heard, and as much as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If anybody's interested in booking a personal reading or joining my mentorship, my readings website is down below in the description box, as well as my website if you want to purchase crystals, crystal jewelry, incense. I have ebooks, scripture list, as well as, like I said, my mentorship. So if you're interested in one-on-one mentorship, then go to my readings website, send me an email or whatever. But thank you to the spirits who stepped forward to share the message. You may go back to the spirit realm. Goodbye. Thank you so much. Yeah, the feds are building their case and it takes time. It does. He's very smart and manipulative. Absolutely. And it's like when you have money, you can get away with a lot. When you have connections, and that's how it works. It's like that's why I say with the Diddy thing, it's got people on edge because they're realizing like, oh shit, like my secret might come out. And I hate that people bribe people into doing stuff, and you have to still be around them, and it's like you gotta just like keep up with the BS. Like it's can y'all not see why Jaguar Wright wouldn't want to be involved in that type of environment? Like I don't blame her. It's like, what would you choose? Would you choose to be involved in that for the glitz and the glam? Or would you choose a simple life where you might be struggling a little bit for money? Like Jaguar Wright. Like, look at her story. I think at one point she was living in her car, dealing with homelessness. Then you're trying to share, your story, trying to share the story of like a young girl who lost her life, just a lot of things. So who would choose that path just for no reason? I think she's just trying to, live in her truth, and she's trying to, share the story of a young girl who lost her life too soon. And you can't fault her for that. So that's my take on it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Asha. She said great reading. I don't blame her either. Yeah, absolutely not. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. This is Juju the Master Manifester, and I am out.